An unprecedented wave of protests has seen Russians take to the streets this year in the biggest challenge to Vladimir Putin's rule since he first came to power. They were sparked by anger over the perception of widespread electoral fraud favouring his United Russia party. US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton condemned Russia's parliamentary elections held in December last year, saying they were neither free nor fair. But aides to the Russian leader have been calling this weekend's vote the start of Putin Mark II. What do they mean? Well, the Russian Prime Minister is seeking to be re-elected president this time around, and he's promising a new start. He has, of course, been president before. He occupied that role for 2 four-year terms from 2000 until 2008, when the Russian constitution dictated that he had to stand aside in favour of a fresh candidate. His successor was the current president, Dmitry Medvedev, who was a former campaign manager for Putin, and most observers have generally regarded Putin as being the one who holds the real power in Russia. Now, this time around, Putin is eligible to stand as president once again, and it looks like he's going to romp it in with a fraction under 60% of the vote. Now, that's mainly because he doesn't have any strong challengers. His closest rival is Communist Party leader Gennady Zyuganov, who's tipped to win only 15% of the vote. The Russian billionaire tycoon Mikhail Prokhorov is expected to muster less than 9%. Another candidate, the ultra-nationalist Vladimir Zhirinovsky, is also running again this time around. He's likely to attract under 8%. And Sergei Mironov from a Just Russia party is tipped to poll around 7%. Now, based on those figures, Putin will win this election outright in this weekend's ballot. He only needs to win more than 50% of the overall vote to avoid having to go to a runoff election. But Vladimir Putin's biggest threat may still lie ahead of him. Protesters are already promising more mass demonstrations in the wake of this weekend's election.